So today we're planting up this new flower bed, and we're not going to have to spend a dime or Kroner at the planting store.
And you're so excited. But yeah, we mainly take plants that we have sown from seeds or just divided out in the garden. So let's get started.
It's like having our own planting center in the backyard.
Right. But now the fun part starts, because now we get to choose what goes in that circle flower bed. And we're discussing which ones would be really great, like not too high, like lupines would be the tallest ones allowed in that flower bed. And of course, like the other flower beds, cottage style mix, we want different kind of perennials, so we have great flowering all year round, also around that tree. Also thinking about shady, sunny corners there. So geranium here, I really love this one that has it's just been divided out in the garden. Has this really nice foliage here, it's really pretty.
That's very nice.
So I'm getting that one, thinking about other lower ones, the Rosenskovmærke here. Doesn't look like much now, but the foliage is great, it's low, drought tolerant, and we'll get purple flowers, really pretty.
Yeah,
we're gonna plant that. What else are we having? We also have the porcelainblomst here that really spreads. It's really low, but it has these almost coming in flower, but a low growing border plant.
This one was already under the trampoline.
Right.
We left it there, yeah, and then we dug it up when we moved and brought in the tree.
I think we'll take 2 of those.
Okay.
And maybe some more things from the greenhouse.
Let's go in and see.
Okay.
It's early morning. That's what's causing all of this condensation.
Right.
In here.
Not so warm in here, actually. I thought of also like a white lupine would be really pretty in the flower bed. I think we'll take that. That's definitely coming out of the pot here.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
So those will do nice here. Ooh, it's like 6 degrees in here. And I think some of these small geums here.
All right. Anything else? Let's just look at all the options that we have.
Bunch of options, right?
A lot of stuff has been potted on. Everything was winter sown, so that's pretty great.
The hyacinth here, I think I will take one of those. So we get different kinds.
Nice.
Ooh, I can't carry anymore.
Well, let's get a tray.
Okay. Oh, and
load up.
Low foot here. Look at that foliage here.
Oh, that'll be very nice. All right, let's get a tray.
Okay.
Load up. We get to skip the checkout. No cashier required.
Yeah.
I'll put these on. You want both these?
Yeah, I thought I should just get those. And this one?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't think
we'll come back for more. So you can see that this part of the garden, it's morning, by the way. It's around 8 o'clock in the morning. So while the sun is up, this part of the garden, because the sun rises there at the beach, this part of the garden stays pretty shady. By 11, by noon here in the late spring, summer, we're going to have sunshine in this part of the garden all the way through the end of the day. And remember that here in Denmark, in this part of Scandinavia, we have very long days in the summer. So it's going to get plenty of sun. It's quite shady right now, though.
Yeah, but we definitely want, on the other side of the tree, we want to have the ones that really love the sun. They have to stay there. For example, the lupines and some of the geraniums can have shady. But we will play a little bit around with the spacing now.
And that's another great reason for choosing this flagpole cherry tree. This is what it's going to do. It won't really get that huge crown and branch out that way. It's going to stay tall and slender. So we're not going to have that huge canopy of shade around it. But anyway, back to the flower bed.
Could you get the grass over there, the fountain grass?
Yeah. How many?
Just get one, because they quickly will get really big.
Oh, that's a good one.
Maybe around like somewhere here.
Sure.
Because by time it'll get bigger.
What do you think we're missing?
A bunch over there though.
Bunch.
But they will get quickly big though, so.
Yeah, we're definitely missing some on this side.
Okay, let's get those.
Yeah. From where? You think the greenhouse or?
Greenhouse and also the sedum overlay. Let's
Yeah.
get some sedum.
We don't have any more dark foliage sedum, do we?
No.
So this one he took from cuttings, so you can obviously see the new growth here. But if you look under, you can see that old stem from the cutting where the new growth came. Ta-da! For free!
There we go.
A few more. Let's grab the trays.
Okay. That one. And 2 of these, I think. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's the purple liatris. I think that would be great contrast to the tree.
Super nice. And these were also winter sown.
I'll grab those.
And eventually these guys will have to go because our dahlias get planted in.
Okay, and all these helleborus, I think that would look great around that too.
Totally.
And these ones were seeds that had self-sown around the mother plant from the helleborus. So it's going to be exciting to see what color. It might not be the same as the mother plant, but I think a few of those, because they flower really early, will be great around the flower bed there. And also the Brunnera, the Jack Frost Sister here.
That has a really nice foliage.
I love that one, right? And we have way it's self-sowed. I'll just take the soil is really loose here, so it'll be fine
really
with this.
wet week. We say that a lot. We talk about the weather a lot here in Denmark.
But look at that one.
That's beautiful.
That'll give a pop of color there.
Really. And at this time of year especially. And it spreads. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it.
That's cute in there though.
Actually, that's really nice under the laurel tree.
But
there are ferns
I
under
can see
there.
that.
They're just not, well, they're on their way. You can see one of them already. I wish we could, maybe when this dicentra gets bigger, we divide it.
Good idea. Okay, so before I'll start planting it, I'll just quickly run through what we're going to place here. So I have the Brunnera Jack Frost. We have a hazelwood. It will just get this green foliage, but it's really shiny and loves shade. That will be a border plant here. We have a summer anemone, white, low growing, will spread a lot here like a blanket with white flowers. And we have geranium, will have like a purple color, but the leaf is really pretty too. I love the contrast. We have
one little lupine already planted in.
that one, loop, should be a pink one. And we have some different grass here, perennial grass. This is Korean sandrødved, it's really pretty. And we have the geranium over here. We have a few of the calendula summer flowers. That'll give a pop of color here. We have the porcelansblomst,
These are beautiful.
Saxifrage. That will make a beautiful little carpet here eventually over time. And next to that is the Rosenskovmærke, the drought tolerant one that will also really love the full sun here. We have the Hyanep. Wow, does not look like much, but in just a few months it will be pretty. We have the fountain grass here. We'll place 2 together. And another lupine in white here as a background. We have here in the front, we have Geum Mai Tai. Look at those are so cute.
That's a beautiful color though, that Mai Tai.
Yeah. We have some sedums here in a group.
Great for that July color.
We try to put a few of the same together, but you can repeat it. That's also will look nice here. We have the liatris in purple.
That'll be nice. Yeah, maybe even a little bit closer to the frame.
Yeah, maybe because they
they're gonna
do
be
get
really tall,
yeah,
yeah.
and then place
Missing something there,
yeah.
we'll figure that out.
We have a løvfod here with the foliage will be pretty and have yellow flowers. We do love yellow. And we have some porcelain, and price will also be here low. Only the flower spikes will be high here. Yeah. Helleborus over here was the last one. I do think we'll put another Geum, it's like a early flowering perennial, but a yellow one up there. We'll take a little piece of that.
You know what we can do here, right in front
thinking?
of these liatris, that blanket flower.
Ah, we forgot about that one.
What color? It was salmon, right?
Yeah, like a peach color.
Like a nice peach. Let's go get that one, and then let's start digging some holes.
Yay!
Hello, blanket flower. You're coming with me. Say goodbye to all of your brothers and sisters in here. Look at this cinematography, Lars.
Wow.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. All right, I'll grab my gloves and my spade.
Okay, so if you imagine you would plant in high summer, the soil would be dry. I suggest that's what I would do here. This is really wet now though, but if you have one here, I would make sure you, once you made the hole, place the pot in here, or the plant in the hole. Make sure that you add some water in the hole around the plant before you add some soil on top. But since the soil is really wet already, I don't do that right now. But I'll keep an eye on it here in the beginning if it needs some watering, especially now when it gets warmer and warmer here in Denmark. Spring is really coming, so I need to keep an eye on that. Okay, while Alan is keep on working, I just want to take a little break and show you some of the things we planted in that middle flower bed. And what we also need to move over is the krybende læbeløs. We'll have these beautiful, beautiful blue flowers, and I love the contrast in this foliage here, really dark, and I love the shade. So we're going to transplant some of that over there to the border as well. That will be nice. And we have some here's quite low actually, the porcelain and please. So we place it there. We'll have really light blue, and we place it there. It's a little bit taller there.
But these were probably reaching, because if you remember, we had that trampoline here.
That's right.
And they were more or less in this same spot. So they were no doubt
reaching for
and reaching for
getting
the sunlight.
hit by the trampoline.
Yeah, but in real life, they'll be like that over there.
But
so they're in a good spot.
It's going to be nice. Oh, and I see here we have a self-sowing digitalis. That's going to be tall, needs to be moved. Another Geum here. This one is Engnelligerød. Has this like bending flower head here. Really pretty. Native to Denmark. And what I also love is here, let me go closer, is the løvefod with, as you can see, it has dew raindrops on it. That is so pretty. Wow. I love that. And later on I'll get some yellow flowers. And I'll just show over here real quick. Another, I know we have a bunch of them and things we need to, that's why it's great we can repot it, give it to new homes. But this Brunnera Jack Frost, look at the foliage here. I love it. It's really pretty. And we have some, still there. Over here, the Dicentra is flowering. The white one's quite new one. We have a pink one that's a little bit older. And look at all the tulips. They are just really giving a big show. And we have some fransk anemone coming here. That will be out when it's sunny. Love them. And I do not dig them up. They come. They're standing okay in our soil. And Stairways to Heaven, Jakobstie. That's a pretty one too. Okay, maybe I should go back and help.
So just wanted to show you, we have some friends who support our channel that are from South Texas, and they've talked a lot. We've joked a lot about the soil that you guys have. I just really wanted to show what we get to work with. I mean, look at this color.
You almost just want to eat it, right?
Well, no. Lars was a kindergarten teacher, so no telling what you've seen kids eat. No, but this was grass when we moved in. So this was grass. And we didn't bring in any more topsoil or anything like that. We just took the turf and turned it upside down. Of course, it was that way for a whole year. I think it was a whole year. We've added compost to it, obviously. We've added our chicken fertilizer, the chicken manure that we showed last week. So it's definitely been treated and taken care of and left alone.
Sorry for the seagulls.
Yeah, we do live by the ocean. So now the soil is really, really rich, and really ready. But I just think it's so dark and easy to dig in, and
all that compost always we add in every year.
yeah. And we have a lot of, I don't know the difference between earthworms and red wigglers, if they're the same thing or whatnot, but I mean, look.
And let me tell you, every time I dig and Alan's out here, he is like a bird. He's like, ooh, a worm. And he will be so excited for a worm.
I take these and then I put them in our compost so they can help, obviously break that down. I'll leave them here next to the sedums.
I told on you.
Anyway, okay, almost done.
Okay, let's get finished with this flower bed.
Yeah. That indeed the sun does come up. It is a
pretty,
beautiful, blessed day. And we are almost done.
Yeah.
He went back, moved 2 of the liaches, and added 2 Nephofia instead, which is fine.
And I'll plant a little, the color, like I said, the krybende læbeløs up there.
Yeah, that'll look good.
And maybe a few things I'll just divide a little bit out from the garden.
Yeah, and we can always bring in any annuals. We have a bunch of those that you just sowed last week or week before.
The catwood over here actually is also super pretty. It will flower a long time, this one. And it needs to be divided.
Yeah. We can always start with what we have.
Yeah. And
see how it goes.
On.
and then add more.
Here we have the ajuga. It just has like runners out here, or the krybende læbeløs. As then you can see here, it's about to search for ground anyway, new soil. So this one will be perfect. It ran from the other plant out, and then it's really spreads, as you can see down in the stones here even. So that won't mind. I take a little bit of this one. Okay, let's get that in, and then I think we have a coffee.
And I don't think, if you know anything about us, you know that this is a never-ending process. Things are always moving in all of our flower beds, and that's one of the reasons why perennials are our go-to.
But in our defense, that's what you do with perennial. It's an everlasting process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to be defended, but thank you.
No. Okay, so we finished the middle flower bed, or around the tree here.
We did for now. We'll probably bring in a few more things.
We have to. We'll go and let it set a little bit and see where there's some empty spots, and then we'll add those in.
Exactly. And we can always use our own planting center in our glass house.
And isn't that a great feeling? And Alan is so happy that we get rid of all those plants.
Because this flower bed also cost us no dollars, no Danish kroner, no nothing.
That's
Only
nice,
a nice
right?
morning, a little chilly, but look at this sunshine.
It's beautiful, right?
Nothing
So thank you for watching, and tak for i dag. Moin.